Experts say there has been little to no progress in exploring the use of indigenous languages other than Afrikaans at institutions of higher learning. A number of institutions have opted for language policies geared towards education in English only. But the University of KwaZulu-Natal is tackling this issue. Its language plan and policy aims to develop isiZulu into a scientific language of teaching and learning by 2030.
All language speakers must be afforded an opportunity, a chance, a right to speak in a language that is mother tongue to them. And of course, if they are Afrikaans mother tongue speakers, they should be afforded that chance to speak, learn, research, advance in Afrikaans. Equally, African languages must be afforded the space in the academy to be languages of teaching, learning, research, innovation, science and technology. We have to do that. We are doing that at UKZN for isiZulu.
Others say policy implementation has been disappointing over the last 2 decades.
A lot more effort should have gone into the language planning process, and I think one of the major problems has been the absence of buy-in, the absence of collective ownership of the planning process from an education perspective, but also from a linguistics perspective, that those two fields really should have come closer together to help build better planning processes.
Balfour says the slide to monolingualism in teaching from primary to tertiary levels is not sustainable.
We are facing tremendous issues in the country broadly and by extension our institutions, racial tensions, xenophobia, gender-based violence. And in the face of those issues, language can often be relegated to the sideline because it doesn't feel as pressing. But I think what we're saying is it is as pressing. We must address all these issues intersectionally at the same time because they're all perpetuating tremendous forms of inequality.
Experts say while indigenous languages are not necessarily under threat, much more must be done to develop multilingualism. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Cape Town.